Most people think being broke is a math problem. They think they just need more zeros in their bank account to solve their life problems. But being broke isn't just about a lack of money. What it's really about is a lack of leverage. And in this video, I'm going to break down 5 important lessons I learned while I was broke. And really, they became the success habits that gave me success. So sit back, relax, maybe grab a notebook and a pen. You're not going to want to miss any of this that we have in this video. This is here to help you on your own specific journey. When I had literally $0 to my name, living on less than $300 a month, as I've outlined before here on this channel, I realized I couldn't buy my way out of the hole. I had to behave my way out of the hole. I was forced to develop 5 specific habits that didn't cost a cent, but ended up making me more money than any degree ever could. By the way, I've got a lot of degrees. None of them helped me on my financial journey. So if you're starting from zero or you just feel stuck, maybe both, there are 5 habits that actually move the needle. So habit number one is the quote, free education loop. And I'm going to tell you exactly what this means. When you have no money, your biggest asset is what? It's time. But most broke people spend their time trying to escape their reality, streaming shows, watching Netflix, playing video games, doom scrolling. I made a rule. If I wasn't earning, I was going to be learning. I replaced my entertainment budget with the library and free YouTube content, reading books and watching people and seeing how they did it. I stopped listening to music at the gym and started listening to finance podcast. I stopped watching Netflix and started watching tutorials on high income skills. What do rich people do? What do wealthy people do? How do they act? How did they get there? The free education loop is simple. Consume content that solves a specific problem you already have right now in your own life. Apply it immediately. Repeat. It costs $0. All it takes is time and energy, but it's going to compound way faster than interest did. Now, habit number two is radical minimalism. And I got a lot of pushback on my video that I put out on this channel. It's been the most successful video I've ever put out on this channel. As you guys can see, I've got the 100 subscriber plaque behind me. I do have a, channel where I talk about cryptocurrency, digital assets. I've been in that space for a long time. And I wanted to kind of branch out and do more entrepreneurship, right? And when I think back, this goes into habit number two. When I think back when I had nothing, and you might have saw my video on owning nothing, this wasn't just a lifestyle choice. It was a survival tactic. And when you have $0, you have to build your no muscle. What do I mean by that? Society is designed to extract money from all of us, especially if you're in the United States. At every turn, right? Coffee, subscriptions, upgrades, convenience. I learned to say no to everything that didn't directly keep me alive or help me grow. That's it. Simple, right? Drink home brewed coffee rather than Starbucks. This isn't just about being cheap, it's really about buying your freedom back. Every dollar I didn't spend on junk was a dollar I could use to buy myself time to be able to work on my business, work on myself, grow my skills. So if you could find a way to be happy with less or little, you become very, very dangerous because all of a sudden now you can't be bought. Habit number three, control your morning. Success is not owned, it's rented, and rent is due every single day. When you're broke, you often feel like you have no control. Your boss owns you, your bills own your paycheck. The only, time that is 100% yours is your early morning. I started waking up super, super early, not to grind blindly, hence the grind behind me, but to have 2 hours of uninterrupted focus before the world could ask me for anything. And I think this is super crucial, especially if you're already living a fast-paced life. This is one of the biggest roadblocks people have. I want to be doing this, but I'm living this life and I got to do this and I got to do that. This habit costs $0. It requires zero equipment. All it requires is discipline. And if you can win the battle against the pillow, you already won your first victory of that day. Now, habit number 4 is probably my favorite one I'm going to talk about. So this one is pretty controversial. People say never work for free, right? That's what a lot of people say. I disagree. When you have $0 or very little, you have no reputation, meaning you have no leverage. You need to get in a room with people who are winning. I reached out to people I admired and offered to solve problems for them for free. I noticed that, something you're doing could be better. Here's what I can do for you. I saw a typo on your website. I fixed the copy for you. Just little things like that. And I found people who were at places in life where I wanted to be. And all of a sudden, now those people are more likely to share their thoughts, give me ideas. This is how you really network. This is what we call value first networking. You don't ask for a job, you prove you could do the job first. This habit built my network faster than any networking event ever could. And habit number 5, which we're going to close out the video with, be obsessive about tracking your progress. Track everything. And for me, this was a lot of journaling. You can't improve what you don't measure. That's something very, very important. When I was living on $300 a month, I knew every single penny and where it went. I knew how many hours I slept. I knew how many cold emails I sent. If you feel like your life right now is like out of control and it's just crazy, it's probably because you aren't tracking the data. You aren't taking inventory of what's actually happening. Stop guessing. Just get a notebook from the dollar store. I keep one on my desk at all times. There you go. I mean, everywhere I go, I have something where if my brain starts going somewhere, I want to write it down. The moment I started tracking all my inputs, the outputs started to take care of themselves. So having $0, guys, is temporary. It's a temporary financial state, but having a poor mindset, that will keep you down a lifetime. So these habits didn't just help me survive, they built the foundation for everything I have now. And by the way, I'm not done. And if you subscribe to this channel, you're going to be watching us grow together. If you want to see exactly how I manage the money side of things, specifically how I survived on $300 a month, well, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be getting into that throughout many of the videos you're going to see on the channel. And also, how to make money, how to start businesses, what I'm doing, what I'm looking at. Probably going to be interviewing some interesting people in the near distant future for this channel. And I really want to emphasize this channel in 2026. So make sure you do subscribe. I do also have a crypto channel and a stocks channel specific to those sectors. This is kind of where I get to have fun and talk about anything I want on my entrepreneurship channel. So make sure you guys subscribe to the Grow with Zach channel. I appreciate you all for watching. Hopefully this added some value to your day and you take this video seriously and start taking massive action right now. Not tomorrow, right now. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video.